Sagittarius, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. All right, so you're showing up as the Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Your person is showing up as the Three of Swords in reverse. They're viewing you as the Lovers in reverse. I was going to say Cancer energy. My goodness, Gemini energy. What you're not seeing is the Knight of Swords. And we see the Four of Swords. Okay. And we have the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like for a lot of my Sagittarius, that this is somebody you're not communicating with. And I think you're actually feeling quite angry or upset with them. The King of Swords in reverse tells me that you're probably not channeling much of your energy into them, although I feel like you're angry, you're upset, you're hurt, you're feeling emotionally drained. You might have them blocked, or you're just, you're like looking away from this connection. We see the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. So it does tell me that you haven't fully moved on though. You're still kind of like holding back, maybe looking at some of the details here, focused on yourself, on your own healing, on your spiritual journey. But you're also probably doing a little bit of a mental review of why you feel the way you do right now. Okay. And maybe feeling a little bit stuck here. Now, you're viewing this person as the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. So I do kind of feel like, this person might be somebody who came out of nowhere, somebody who surprised you. But this Virgo energy is also, I'm wondering if this person is trying to contact you. I'm wondering if this person is trying to put themselves on your path. You may know that. You may see them, liking your stories, or maybe you've left them on read, or they're sending you messages. The Hermit in reverse tells me that they are trying to make themselves available to you. The shadow attributes of Virgo energy, though, can be somebody with a nervous or anxious disposition, somebody who's harsh or judgmental. Okay, so you may be seeing that as well. And you're viewing the connection as the World card. All right, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. So you may feel like it's done. All right, like it's over. But the World can also indicate a new beginning. So some of you are still kind of open to, okay, what could potentially happen here? All right. The Three of Swords in reverse tells me your person I don't actually think they're holding back. I do think that they're probably trying to contact you or trying to put themselves on your path. But the Three of Swords in reverse tells me that I do think they do want to heal things with you. Okay, even if they're holding back a little bit. We see the Knight of Swords in reverse. See, I think Sagittarius, this person, I don't think they were completely honest with you. And it may be somebody here who rushed in and out of this connection. They may also be someone here who kind of dips when things get hard. Now, this person could be your boss, the Emperor, Aries energy. You may see this person as divine masculine energy, and they're embodying that. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're male energy, right? We all have masculine and feminine qualities. But this person is somebody who's successful. They're powerful. They're strategic. They're sexy. They're somebody who knows what they want, usually. But I'm not sure if they were dishonest with you, Sag. Or did they rush in and out of this connection? And they do want to heal things. I think they're looking at how to do that, how they can step up and heal things. Yeah, but they're holding back. There's something they're not seeing. And I'm wondering if this person is jealous, if they're assuming that you're dealing with somebody else, the Lovers card, which you may or may not be. But some of you, they are triggered by that. With the Lovers in reverse, they see you as soulmates in separation. This person is like not seeing a way forward yet on how to step up and heal things with you, although they really want to. Even though they might be making little tepid efforts to show you that they're still around, putting themselves on your path, liking your stories and your social media. All right. The Six of Cups. This person's nostalgic about you. They're missing you. All right, their feelings, I feel like, are, if this person was quite harsh and judgmental with you and rushed in and out of this connection, I think even they're a little bit surprised here at how much they miss you, or how their feelings have kind of morphed for you. The Four of Wands, wow, they're seeing you as a soulmate. They're seeing you as somebody who offers stability, protection. You know, that you made them feel emotionally safe. Again, I kind of feel, Sag, this person wasn't ready for you, that they weren't ready for what you were offering. And now that you're not together, it feels like they're recognizing, like, holy shit, you know, I felt good with Sag. Sag held space for me. Sagittarius listened to me. They protected me, fought for this connection. And the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person's gotten clarity. Now that you've either moved on with somebody else or they're worried that you have, I feel like this Emperor rushed in and out of this connection. I think they have really deep regrets, and they're not sure about whether or not, you know, they stand a chance. Because a lot of my Sag, you've been, my Sagittarius out there, you've been quite decisive. And you're seeing this connection as over, but you may be starting to, you know, like, see that they're trying to show back up. But a lot of you have this person blocked, or you're not open to communicating with them because you don't like the way they treated you. Now I have the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords showing up all in reverse, right? So double Knight of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. I do have to say I am seeing a hummingbird for the first time out of my window. I don't know if hummingbirds mean something special to some of you. But they are very, very special creatures. Anyway, they're beautiful. So anyway, I just needed to mention that. It distracted me for a second. So I do think that you might feel like this person is self-centered. Some of you, you're like, you know what, this person's a narcissist. Because I feel like this is somebody who ghosted you, or somebody who rushed in and out of the relationship. And now they have these serious regrets. And I feel like this person wasn't completely honest with you in the hidden position. They have romantic feelings for you. They're very guarded. They still hold a torch for you. It almost feels like, but they didn't act like it. And the Three of Swords, they want to heal things with you. Double Three of Swords in reverse. I think they're hurting more than they realized, or they're missing you way more than they realized. So the Four of Swords is saying, just watch and wait here, Sag. Okay. And we see the Seven of Swords. You do need to protect your energy. And I think you're actually showing this person or teaching this person how they can, you know, how you deserve to be treated. All right. And the Knight of Pentacles, keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward. All right. And the Judgment card, there's going to be an upleveling here. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to take back this person. Some of you, this is a karmic lesson, and this is you standing in your power. And no matter who this person is, if they're your boss, or they're the sexiest person alive, or they have a lot to offer, they have other options, you are absolutely showing this person how you deserve to be treated. And you may be one of the first people to do that. I have a feeling they're not used to being treated this way, and this is why they're crushing on you and want you back so bad, because they're now seeing your worth and your value. And, you know, Sagittarius, it's going to be up to you if you want to put in time and effort into this connection. But are they going to come back around? Watch and wait. But I do think you need to protect your energy, because you have someone here who I'm getting doesn't communicate their feelings, maybe is not truthful or hasn't been truthful, and somebody who may rush in and out of situations. And we see the Ace of Pentacles. They definitely want a new beginning. And we see the Justice card. So they're making a decision to make you some sort of offer. And again, I think a lot of my Saggies, I don't want to say you've played the player, because I don't know if it's necessarily that. I just think you've stood in your power. I think you've taught this person a really important lesson. Again, there's something about hummingbirds. That hummingbird is so, it's the first one I've seen in my garden. I don't know if you see hummingbirds, you love hummingbirds. Someone could have a hummingbird tattoo or something. All right, anyway. So we see confused. So this person is definitely left feeling a little bit dumbfounded, because they may have rushed out of this connection and now they're like, well, why am I sweating Sag? Right? All right, we see stressful. They're feeling stressed, and I don't think they're used to feeling this way. And they're shocked. Maybe they're shocked to see that you've moved on. Maybe they're shocked to see that you've blocked them. See, this person never thought that would happen. Again, they are not used to being treated this way. Okay. So you and them, they're realizing you two were comfortable together. Like they didn't have the upper hand with you. Like you're an actual match for them, Sag. They're physically active. They might be very good looking. You don't take good care of themselves. They could be self-employed. So I do feel like, you know, I'm not saying these messages in and of themselves indicate somebody is arrogant, but I do think this person is used to being picky, and I think they're kind of used to being, you know, maybe the best looking one in the room or the most independent or, you know, successful. And they're, you know, and I think they finally met their match, and I think they didn't act right. And I think they're starting to realize it, and I think they're starting to regret it. All right, so we see twin flame. So this is a divine counterpart connection. So regardless of the label we're going to give this, Sag, there is some sort of soul contract between the two of you, and it's a strong one. I also get, you know, twin flame energy can also be when you two mirror each other. It's time to decide about this relationship. Are you going to give them another chance or not? But don't dismiss the red flags, because I think you're a karmic lesson for this person. And you have someone here who's secretly yearning for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, and I do think that they're going to come back around. But I also think it's important to protect your energy, because this person's ego may not be allowing them to let go of this connection, because it doesn't feel like they won. You know what I mean? All right, so let's go ahead and see... what are their very next actions toward you? Four of Swords. Yeah, they're not quite ready to take action. And we see the Four of Cups in reverse. But I do think that they're either going to try to make you jealous or put themselves in your way. And maybe they will surprise you with some sort of love offer. But I do think they're trying to figure out what to do right now. I think you've left them feeling a little bit dumbfounded. All right, Sag, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you love and light. Take care.